On March 15th, Kalamazoo residents came together in Dunbar to reflect on a profound question. What is a life well lived?
Well, Lives Well Lived was really inspired by my grandmother and my relationship with her. And I was looking at approaching 50 and looking for positive role models of aging and just not finding them out there in the media. Everything that I saw was all the things that we could do to avoid aging, like anti-aging creams, and all the negative aspects of aging were what were shown in films. And here in my own family, I had this incredible role model of my grandmother, who was almost 100, who was still working out at the gym.
Her film, which has won 8 awards and is currently airing on PBS, celebrates the wisdom and experiences of older adults, ranging in age from 75 to 100 years old.
So the advice I'd give somebody who wants to document their life stories would be to just do it. Even if it's with your iPhone or writing it down, in whatever format feels easy, make it easy for yourself to do it. We do have on the Lives Well Lived website, there's a take action part of the website, and you can actually download the questions that I asked everyone in the film. And sometimes it's helpful to start with a list of questions so that you're not starting with a blank slate, you're starting by answering some questions. And look at old photo albums, look at, talk with somebody, talk with people in your family. It's kind of nice if it's a conversational thing to start with, I think. Well, I think the lessons that I learned there were 4 things. One is everyone needs to have a sense of purpose no matter what age. I think also having a sense of community is incredibly important, and that doesn't necessarily have to be family. It can be friends, with that sense of belonging, of being part of something bigger than yourself. And then I think the 3rd and 4th thing are kind of go hand in hand, resilience and positivity, that idea of seeing life as a glass half full rather than half empty. Yeah, so what's next for me, I have 3 films in the works right now. One is called Mochisuki, which is about the Japanese tradition of making mochi to bring in the new year, but it's really about the Japanese-American experience as told through this ceremony. The second film is called The Primetime Band, and it's about a band in Santa Barbara that is made up primarily of people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s who come together every Tuesday night to rehearse and then perform throughout Santa Barbara County. And the third film is called The Jolly-tologist, which is about a guy named Alan Klein, who was a set designer for shows like The Merv Griffin Show and Captain Kangaroo, was married to a woman who unfortunately died of cancer very early on, and realized that he got through those really traumatic times through grief through humor, and has since written several books, gone back to school to study that, and he's in his 80s. So it's a film about his life and his idea that we can get through grief with humor.
And where will people be able to find those?
Hopefully all on PBS, so that's hopefully. But I also have a website, skybergmanproductions.com, which is information about all my films are on that website.